because Anthony Joshua is not an elite fighter. And by the time Fury is ready, because remember, there'll probably be a third fight with Wilder. But by the time Fury is ready for that fight, I promise you Joshua won't be the heavyweight champion with those three belts, because Joshua is not an elite fighter. Any fighter that gets beat by an average heavyweight like Andy Ruiz and gets knocked out by Ruiz cannot be considered elite. And then to get Andy Ruiz in the second fight, where Andy Ruiz comes in obese and still not be able to do anything but run around the ring and win with your jab, he is not elite. Kubrat Pulev, who will be fighting Joshua and is my fighter, along with Epic Sports, will go over to London, and I guarantee you will knock Joshua out. I don't think he beats Dylan White. I'll tell you the truth. I don't think he beats Dylan White now. I don't think he's an elite heavyweight. I really don't believe that. I think Al's guy, the big Polish guy, Kawanicki is his name, I think he's better. I think Big Baby Miller is better. I know Kubrat Pulev is better. And I think even Usyk, who's coming up from the cruiserweight ranks, is better.
Do you think it's a...
Because he can't take a punch, because he doesn't have the ability that these other guys have. The English guy that Frank Warren has, Dubois, is a better fighter than Joshua. Joshua has been built up. He beat an over-the-hill Klitschko. He really demonstrated, and I saw him fight Parker, and goddamn, Parker is an elite, and he's on the same level as Andy Ruiz, and Joshua couldn't do anything with Parker. Yeah, he won a decision, but what does that say? I say that Tyson Fury, who is the WBC champion at that time, wants to fight Pulev for all the belts. Why would I want to fight Joshua?
What's up, boxing fans? This your boy back in this shit. I want to talk about Bob Arum. Bob Arum say Anthony Joshua is not an elite fighter, and he put all the other upcoming fighter better than AJ. Man, let's say this. Bob Arum, he been doing this business for so long, promoting boxing so long. Back in the days, I think he used to promote Muhammad Ali, and he been in the business so long that he's just hating on AJ. I don't know where that shit is coming from. I don't know what's the deal, but you can say somebody who owns 3 major belts out of the 4 is not an elite fighter. And if you look at the resume of AJ, compare the resume of AJ with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, right? And the rest of the top 10 heavyweight out there. Hands down, AJ had a better resume. You can't say this dude who fought basically the top 10 guys, knocked them out, and he's not an elite fighter. Now, he's like like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they both elite fighter, not AJ. And then he says something like that if you want to put AJ in a position like what rank should be AJ, you don't even know. He's like then he says something like Joseph Parker is an elite fighter, but AJ beat that dude on points, right? He said this at Kanakyo, wherever this Polish upcoming prospect is even better than AJ. He said Daniel Dubois is even better than AJ. He said Dylan White is even better than AJ. That Dylan White will beat AJ. He said Tyson Fury is better than AJ. Wilder is better than AJ. Kubra Pulev is better than AJ. Basically, he's just like, you know, he don't give a fuck about AJ. And see the thing, this is the thing. We all love Bub, all right? He's an old man. Maybe age is catching up with him. He might say things today, and the other day he might say a different thing. We remember when he went AJ for Klitschko. It was like that's the man, right? You know, he used to say that's AJ, that's the man. He's the best. He's the top out there. And he used to put Deontay Wilder down like Wilder can box. He just had that one right hand. He's not a boxer. You know, yippee and everything. And now the biggest is using like, how can a fat boy beat AJ? He's talking about Andy Ruiz. And the real match, you run around 12 rounds, can you beat that fat kid? See, one thing he's not understanding is like Joshua school Andy Ruiz. The way Joshua fought Andy Ruiz is most likely the same way Tyson Fury be fighting the whole of his career. Also Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? And now if you call AJ is not an elite fighter, but you saying Tyson Fury is elite fighter, it don't make no sense to me. Because this dude, that's the way he be fighting all the whole fucking life. Now if you check the resume of Anthony Joshua, the so-called guys you said is elite fighter, Joshua beat them all. Alright? Joshua, let's see Joshua resume. Povetkin, right? Andy Ruiz. Vladimir Klitschko. Joseph Parker. Dylan White. Dominic Brazil. Charles Martin. Who has he got right there? Who has got? Yeah. Okay, let's just put it like that, alright? And let's check the resume from starting with Tyson Fury. Who you got on the resume? Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Who else got it? He got in the resume right there? Nobody. Right? Two people. Let's check. Let's check on Deontay Wilder. Who you got? He got Tyson Fury right there. Right? Who else he got? He got Steve. He got Dominic Brazil. He got Ortiz. Who else? So you want to tell me these guys is better than AJ? You want to tell me these guys are better than AJ opponent? You want to tell me these guys are better than Povetkin, Dillian White, and then? Man, it doesn't make no sense, man. I think what it is with Bob Arum is just that he just don't like Eddie Hearn. Anything that relate to Eddie Hearn, he just don't want to hear anything about this dude, right? And I think that's what age is catching up with this dude, man. We still love this dude, you know what I mean? So, I ain't go disrespect whatever he done in the boxing game, you know what I mean? But to diminish AJ like that, I just I don't respect that, man. You know what I mean? Let's just be real, all right? Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Numbers don't lie, right? And I don't know where this shit is coming from, but you can't say one time AJ is the best, whatever, and another time AJ is the worst. It doesn't work like that. Of course, you can say that, but we all know what it is. Where's that shit coming from? I don't know. But in a way, I just feel it's in a way disrespecting, you know what I mean, AJ and everything he already accomplished in a short period of time. I think none of the boxers out there have ever done that. And he's also the cash cow in the division. So if he's not an elite fighter, how come he's the cash cow in the division? How come he's the one that fight everybody won't see if he's not an elite fighter? Don't make no sense to me. He's the one making millions. He's the one people want to fight because you fight AJ, you get paid. The highest paycheck of your own fucking life. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Bob Aaron saying AJ is not elite fighter. It don't make no sense. Bullshit, I would say.